Hello there, my name is Paul Florez-Taylor, and I am a benefit auctioneer at Hunt.
And one of the most important things I have in my arsenal is my gavel.
So I was on a flight recently from Providence, Rhode Island to Los Angeles, California. My flight was leaving from 5 a.m. I was going to have a layover in Chicago, which I only had 20 minutes to get to. And then I was going to land in LA at 10:45. So I had an auction the night before in Providence. I couldn't leave that night because the auction went till 10 o'clock, and I needed to be in Los Angeles the next day at noon. And I put my bag over through the security system. And I could already see the TSA employee's face kind of like, cocking their eyebrow, is flagging my gavel. My gavel, which I need as an auctioneer to be able to close the deal on a lot of the lots we sell. She goes to the security manager, and the security manager was like, no, he can't take that. Now, this gavel that I was traveling with is incredibly important to me. My mentor, Lucas, gave me this gavel when I graduated from auctioneering school in Iowa. It was one that his family member had made for him, and he was passing it down to me. So, I looked at her, I'm like, do I have to abandon this? Like, can I keep it here? And then when I'm done with my gigs, I will come back, I will check in with you. Do you have like a lost and found that you can just keep it there and just put like a little tag there? And she was here like, oh, actually, we just started a new program here called Flippit. And it's right outside. And what you do, you put your item in a pouch, and you just drop it off, and you scan the QR code and you pay. And that was perfect. How much is it? She was like $29. And I was like, that's perfect. I mean, $29 for peace of mind, knowing that I'm going to get my gavel back. I mean, that's wonderful. That was absolutely wonderful for me. So I was very happy. We exited security and we went to the kiosk you guys had, and we pulled out one of the envelopes, and I put my gavel in, and it was too big for the pouch, for the pack. And I looked at her, I was like, my face went white. I was like, of course it's my luck. We don't have bigger like pouches, packs here for my gavel. And she's like, oh, no, just like wrap it, wrap the second part here with another pouch and just put it there, and then take off the slip, take a photo of the QR code and pay. And I was like, oh God, this is going to just not end well for anyone involved. I was like, you know what? They gave me an email address, let me follow up in the event. Let me follow up in the event that someone's actually going to answer and they're going to say something. I expected no one on your end to respond to me. Natalie messaged me back, I want to say within like an hour, with probably the best customer care service I have ever had in my entire life. I started talking to a lot of my other friends who travel a lot for work, who have been in similar predicaments. Some of my friends pack their very expensive face creams. Some of my friends pack their cologne or perfume, and they didn't know I wasn't TSA compliant. Flippit has been a lifesaver for me. I'm telling everyone to watch out. They're coming to every airport. It was revolutionary. And not only was it revolutionary, but the customer care was wonderful. The TSA employees were absolutely so thrilled to recommend this to me. So thank you guys so much. Your service has meant the world to me.